A race video? What is this, 2020? No, it's actually current year, but I want to showcase off this race because it actually looks interesting. So the premise is they banned all the towers that have good pierce, hence the name Pierce Problems. Usually you go for, Morglaives, Top Path Bomb, Fifth Recursive, Juggernaut, Reactor. But yeah, all that's pretty much banned, and we're left with some pretty crummy stuff. So as you would expect, that would open up the doors to many strategies. If you want to take a look at what time we're trying to aim for, I just got a crummy time right now. Top time removing all the no badge hackers is about 2:26. However, usually what I have to aim for is about 50th, so that would be about 3 minutes so far, so we're gonna at least try to get it down to that level, if not even lower. But yeah, can you believe it? It's actually been 6 months since the last race video on this channel, not including the race mod. And if you haven't heard me say it before, I'll say it again. Races are, if I had to pick one game mode to play for the rest of my life in this game, it would be racing. It's just so different and unique, and offers a competitive side of beat statistics that you normally don't find elsewhere, like within the game. I know this is probably a widely unpopular opinion, because a lot of players are casuals, and this is a more competitive-focused game mode. Anyways, let's talk about strategy. Unfortunately, it's ace marker to start, so I learned a just simple little pattern here. 17 rounds to start. Just try to keep it in the bottom right corner, get all darts to hit. And let's go to round 24 now. So they didn't ban Cluster Bomb, which is why I'm still going to go for it. And I'm going to go 0-2-3. Unfortunately, yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty weak damage-wise, but it's the only thing we got. So let's just slowly send to 30, and then we'll sell this for Recursive Cluster. And go to 35. Let's go to 39. Drop a Zealy down. And now here comes the really annoying part. Trying to beat the Moab. Because Recursive Clusters only do 1 damage, which is very bad. Hence, we're going to go for Artillery Battery. 0-4-2, because they banned the top path as well. On the bright side, Bernie stuff is pretty good damage-wise, so it'll be okay. Are we going to die those camos? Yes, we are. 10 failed attempts later, let's try this again. So I will just go for a Ninja for the D camo, or just to catch camos in general. I'll get Recursive now, because I guess the Zealy isn't good enough, even though she is innate camo level 1. Yeah, just a 2-0-1 on count priority is probably good enough. Let's wait for a bit more money. I'll go now. I can probably sell the Ninja too while I'm at it. Wait for it, wait for it. Let's wait for a bit more money first now. Got it, thank you. And then 49, slowly. Let's get camo now. Come on. Now that I got rid of the Ninja. Target the mortar back up here. Oh my god, I'm still leaking. Gotta play this very carefully. Here's second Recursive. Jungle Jumps next, or I'll do Balloon Trap. Hang on, actually, or do I? Come on, don't die, thank you. Jungle Drums. Yeah, I'll play this run a little bit safer, so let's go at 205. It's still 10 seconds faster than my previous high, so we got that going for us. So let's use this. Totem, A battery now. We shouldn't die if I didn't mess this up. P training now. We'll do a Balloon Trap in case I am gonna leak stuff. Come on. Round 70. There. Alright, one more Recursive, and then we gotta go Maulers. Because we are lacking mob damage, like, badly. So come on, over here. Let's go Assassins. So there's a good combo to beat the last Bloons quickly. And that's what Hex will also help greatly, because there's 2 BFEs. The longest round on this, in this game here is round 65. That ends with 2 BFEs. Also, holy crap, we almost died. So now let me target the A battery up here. Let's use Hex. Wait for all the mobs. Double. Oh crap, there's a red balloon. Okay. Okay, if that one red balloon like was popped earlier, then we probably would have saved like 2 seconds, but yeah. Hex plus Assassin instantly one-shots the last 2 BFEs, which is really nice. 315, not bad, but as you see, that's definitely not a very good time. Now, before I push any further, I've received some intel, and after a bit of testing, there's actually a somewhat surprising tower that has a sneaky amount of pierce and is actually really good in a race, and that is the Beast Handler, yep. Precisely the max Adasaurus is actually really strong, so I'm just gonna do a quick sandbox test. Just to show you the amount of damage this thing can do when, you know, we're basically pierce capped, so we have an the other best option, the O2-4 bomb. And mind you, this is half the cost, because only 2K sellback, 4K. And look, it's out DPSing it. Who would win? One giant bomb, a recursive bomb, or one tiny dino? I swear every dino in this middle path is like OP. Now, if you compare the DPS to an A battery, well, obviously it's a lot lower, because Bernie stuff is pretty strong. So I think we're still going to keep the A battery strategy, but probably skip recursive, given how this is looking. So let's do this again. 17 rounds to start. I'll even do some slightly more advanced ace micro. Not really advanced, but better than what I think I was doing before. So let's just get sharper darts. Now, I still think I need to go for a bomb, just for reliability reasons, because the hitbox of the Ada is probably really, really low. So I think I still need a cluster to just survive the early game here. So at this point, we're not going to go for the cluster or the recursive. Cluster is fine. Let's get an Adasaurus immediately. So there we go. Let's sell for a max one. Boom. And then 35. 39? 39. We'll do a Zeely now. I think we just spam Adasaurus. It's kind of annoying because I have to micro replace it every time, but yeah. That's how you do it. Get this? Let's go to 45 now. In fact, let's go for a D-Camo Mortar instead, because this does Bernie stuff damage, right? So damage and D-Camo, who doesn't like that? Let's get our third Ada now. Come on. 49. I do 3 Adas or 4 Adas? I do 4 Adas. 4 Adas into a battery. There we go. 55. Let's see. Do I sell? I'll sell this. Come on. Get a battery. Don't die to the mobs here. Thank you, sir. I'll sell this for camo. And let's go now. This is a 14-second time save. Okay. Now we'll just spam recursives, I guess. And let's try to use the... come on. A battery up. 63. Oh, okay. Maybe a little bit too aggressive there, but that's how you do it, I think. Let's take a look at the pop counts, though. 12k, 7k. Sheesh. Yeah, we'll wait like a couple more seconds. Maybe 155 full send? Yeah. This is still a 10-second time save, so I will take that. So let's grow blocker. Let's A battery now. And let's drop that totem, too. For attack speed. So I guess it's important to make sure I have 10 lives here. I can't click. Okay, I think we survive, though, right? I'm trying to click the recursive that I dropped here, but can't find it anymore. Alright, fine. I guess we'll ignore it. Adasaurus supremacy. Am I right, folks? Holy. Let's go for, again, 2 assassins. 2 assassins. Wait for it. Wait for it. Pop Moabs. Hex. Double assassin. Oh, I think I sent round 70 too late. Okay. So I gotta show up that front. Usually you stop at 65 to, you know, make sure you don't get overwhelmed, but you can't send 70 too late, and I did that. But still, that's a pretty good time save. Okay, why don't... since the, Adasaurus strategy worked, I could just go for more Adasauruses. Let's try that instead. It's just hard to micro them, though. That's why I just resorted to spamming recursive clusters, because I guess they did end up working in the end. Just as, you know, slightly more reliable cleanup at the expense of words DPS. This will not be as clean of a run, or as early as of a send, I think I noticed, but let's try to work on the cleanup. Okay, so, yeah, this is really good. Wait for it. X. Double assassin. Beautiful. Even though we sent like 2 seconds later, we were 1 second faster. Now that puts us in a slightly better position. Nice. Now, some of you might be wondering, if the Adasaurus is so good, why doesn't the V-Raptor work? Well, I did testing, and I noted that while the V-Raptor is a lot more expensive, it's about 1 Adasaurus to 3 velociraptors, but the DPS didn't seem to be quite there. In fact, the max Adasaurus out DPS is the base velociraptor. But obviously, that doesn't count merging, but that's quite expensive, which is why I initially tried the Adasaurus, but who knows, there actually might be some merit to it, so I guess we'll do a test now. And I'm not sure how accurate this test is, but holy crap, that's a lot of V-Raptor damage. It is 4.5 times the cost, but that would be easier than spamming a bunch of Adasauruses, like my issue was earlier. So it sounds pretty good in theory if I can get it up. How does it compare to the artillery battery, though? This is about 1.5 times cost. It looks like the DPS is about the same, but it might be a bit of a flawed test because, you know, Bernie stuff really ends up stealing a lot of pops, so I guess we'll do some experimenting. So here we go again. Again, because of price differences, we'll still go for 4 Adasaurus before going for the Raptor. And same with A battery. I don't have any lives this time around, so I feel like I'm dead to camos, but let's try. So V-Raptor, let's send up to 65 now. We gotta see if this is a time save. I know it's cheaper to spam tier 1s, but there's just no time right now. There's no time to, unfortunately, unload. So fine, we did it. Just 1 V-Raptor, right? Or more. We'll try to build more. Come on, this one. I just can't, again, it's hard to afford it. So I think 2 V-Raptors max. There. And then 1 more. Yep, 17. Oh my god, this is actually way better. Just 2 V-Raptors is all we need. You gotta be kidding me. Right? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this strategy has a huge amount of potential. Should I sell? I think I'll sell some of these just to get assassins earlier. That's all. Azelion Strong for the Hex. And this is going to be an incredibly fast kill, I feel like. Come on. Try to clean up the blues here. And Hex. 256. Sheesh. Yeah, Velociraptor is definitely the play here. I wonder if it's worth it to just change some of the Adasauruses to the Raptor just to get it up faster. Because that seems like how you could push it. Now, one thing we haven't tried yet is just skipping the A battery. So let me try that as well. So 55 now. And let me get this here. Let me sell you for you. And let's get Jungle Drums too. See if we can survive. Nice, nice, nice. Sell this. Get you. And let's full send now. Alright, 75. So we have 1 V-Raptor right now. Let's get the second one up. Definitely feels much more peaceful, I'm not gonna lie. There's 2 V-Raptors. And how's the damage? I think, wow, it's fantastic, in fact. Yeah, 2 V-Raptors basically, like, they fully destroy everything, it seems. They one-shot Cerams, they leave little, you know, cleanup, mess. Yeah, it's all Beast Handlers, always has been. So, wait for it. Hex, double assassin. And there's another 2 seconds saved. And a lot more with it, where that came from. Okay, let's try 3 Adasauruses only this time, okay? Let's sell the V-Raptor now, come on, quickly. 55. Second V-Raptor. And last merge, come on. Yeah, this will be a really, really quick one. Nice. Let's get the village down. Jungle Drums, 220. Let's full send now. Alright. And let's see, is that actually enough to defend? I'll send up to 60 now. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's just go for 3 V-Raptors. Just to guarantee we don't die here. And nice. I don't know about you, but I feel like it could still push this, like, way further. Come on. Yeah, 249, just like that. Easy. Not gonna lie, this is the most fun I've had in a race in a while, minus the Ace Mark restart. But I think the rest all of it makes up for that. Okay, we sold the bomb really early, and this time... what if we just merge the existing Adasauruses to save money? Come on. So come on, merge. And merge. And I need 1 more for max merge. There we go. And what if just that is all I need? Let's full send now. Frick it. I might need a V-Raptor here to still clean up. Yeah, I think it's defending. Like, this was a really sloppy run, too. And it still pretty much works. Which is the crazy thing. So let's make sure to time the BFBs. Wait for it. Here. Double assassin and easy. 244. And again, that now pretty much puts us in top 10 territory. Nice. We're gonna full send the moment we get a 24 at 24 up. There we go. Now. We're seriously just that confident right now, so come on. All the way now. Yep, it's defending. Okay. And 240. That's good enough right now for 6th place. And now after several more rounds of racing and pushing, this is the final run, my personal best, which I will now show you the run in full. It's pretty much the same strategy that I've been doing, except just a little bit faster. Ultimately, though, there was pretty much no reason to continue to push it even further other than for, you know, personal pleasure. Because I was pretty much guaranteed a top 50 placement at that point, and I would need to make a huge leap onto the top 3 if I wanted, you know, some actual in-game rewards, because, yeah, there is no such thing as a top 10 or a top 20 badge. Not to mention, at that level, you probably need to play many times to get the good RNG to survive, you know, sending around so fast. Anyways, again, I did say this Reggie was roughly the same. I just, this time sold the Cluster Bomb even earlier. Right after getting the second Adasaurus up. And then a third Adasaurus, and again, merging all three of those Adasauruses into one Max V Raptor. And at that point, you can pretty much full send. I did play a little bit conservative, though. I only full sent after getting the village down. Also, just to be super safe, dropping down a balloon trap. Now, starting to build the second V Raptor. Before anyone mentions, why not discount village? Well, it'll probably save you money in the long run, but considering all the micro you already have to do, you know, buying V Raptors and merging them, there's no hotkey, unfortunately, so it does take quite a while. Yeah, there's just not enough time to do all that stuff, along with getting the discount village, so yeah, just went for the inefficient routes. Regardless, still in very easy survive. Yeah, the rest is pretty standard. Just get a couple assassins, and then, as you know, hex the end. Yeah, hopefully this shines a light on just how broken the Middle Path Beast is, because I didn't know it really had that much Pierce until, well, this race. I feel like it was mostly the merged beasts that get out of hand once they get to max, because they get such a massive Pierce and damage bonus compared to the, you know, base, as you saw in the sandbox test earlier. I think V-Raptor has like 30 Pierce, along with like 30 damage per shot, which could explain why it, you know, it's able to survive sending all rounds at once you get a single one up. So GG, my final time, as you see, is a 2:37. That's good for pretty much just outside top 10 by the end of the race. Probably my highest placement in a while. A lot of times I just phone in and scrape by top 50, but yeah, if you enjoy races, then make sure to check out my second channel, because that's where I post the race for a good amount of the weeks, in case you guys wanted your race fix and don't get enough of it on this channel. Who knows, maybe you'll get some more on this channel if we get some spicier races in the future. Until then, that is all. See ya.